right, let's shift focus to some breaking news that's coming in now. BMC has asked Dosti builders to stop all construction activities immediately until further notice. Now, this after residents and opposition parties protested in Antop Hill area today. Remember, on Monday, after heavy rains lashed the city, there was another mishap reported in the city and Antop Hill, Vadala. A wall had caved at an under construction site. And those are the visuals there on your screens. Let's go across to Amita for more details. Amita, there has been a lot of outrage over this entire issue and over the way the entire wall collapsed. And now they have been directed to stop construction activity altogether.
Well, absolutely. In fact, there was outrage in the sense that residents had alleged that it was because of the under construction site there that this entire episode took place on Monday, following which construction work went on, we understand, on Tuesday as well. And that was when another landslide, in fact, took place just yesterday. And post that, residents went and complained to the BMC. They protested in front of the BMC's office today. And now we have the order which clearly states, in view of the distress caused to the adjoining buildings surrounding the excavated pit for basement, you are instructed not to carry out any work related to construction activity and carry out the restoration work as suggested by the court commissioner. In fact, the court commissioner had also went on to say that building D was in fact evacuated for a little while on Monday as soon as this landslide took place at about 5 a.m. in the morning, post which the court commissioner had said it was safe for people to stay there. But extremely angry voices that were coming in saying that how could we even stay there when this landslide has occurred. And yesterday we saw another incident and residents had alleged that the construction work was continuing. And post that, after the protest that we saw in the morning along with opposition parties, the BMC has now directed the architect of Dosti, the under construction builder there at this point in time, to stop all construction activities until further notice. So some sort of relief coming in for people really. The other information that we're also picking up is that an audit will soon be conducted there at Lloyd Estate, where this incident took place twice in a row, to check whether it is actually safe for people to stay in those buildings or not.
Right. So, Amita, they said that stop construction activity until further notice. What exactly now do they hope to achieve in terms of all these investigations and the audit, like you pointed out? What are the various investigations that are going to be carried out now?
Well, first of all, the kind of construction digging activity that was going on, because it's at a nascent stage, the under construction work that is going on right opposite Lloyd Estate, and residents had alleged that the foundation of their buildings, which was adjoining to the under construction site, was weakening because they alleged that they had violated several construction norms. Post this, we saw another landslide take place just after that landslide that happened on Monday at about 5 a.m. And despite that, residents complained that the BMC had not taken into account that 2 incidents had taken place in a row. And now after this, with this order, it's very clear that perhaps it could be construction work that was going on that had affected, as residents are alleging at this point in time. And as far as the audits are concerned, the residents tell us that they haven't been given a date yet, but the court commissioner will be conducting an audit in those 2 buildings, D and C buildings there in Lloyd Estate, to see whether it is safe for people to continue staying there, whether there should be any preventive measures that need to take place.
All right. Thanks, Amita, for getting us all those details.